Hello, good evening, everyone. Do my best not to shout. Hello, good evening. We're back. We're back for some more Rome. Remastered. I'm feeling not too bad. Not too bad, champ. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Cough is not quite as bad as yesterday. Still coughing, but now it's the bloody rest of it. The bunged up nose and stuff. But hey, I was, as you know from the Discord, I actually cancelled this evening's stream, and then I was sat here at about what 4:30, 5 o'clock ish, and thought to myself, I'm going to be rather bored this evening. Thursday I usually play football. Football's cancelled. I've not really got anything else to do. I'd only be playing some Football Manager probably, maybe watching a couple of other videos. So I thought, well, I might as well just stream. Why not play some Rome instead? Because I'm right looking forward to playing some more Rome. So I thought, screw it, I'll soldier on through my illness because I want to play some Rome. So good evening to you all. Pete, welcome. Shelley, hello. Good evening. It's going to be a fun session, I feel. It's going to be a fun session. Got a few little plans. I've done some prepping for about an hour before I started streaming. I did some prepping and some strategizing, having a tinker with some stuff, some things. So let's get to it, right? Let's get to it. Let's dive in. Quick save. Oh, I've got plans, chap. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's all about the strategizing. Right, everything should be pretty much done. Maybe a couple of tax rates might need tweaking up here. Probably. Yeah. Other than that, we're done. They always reset. I don't like it. They always bloody reset. Right. Fine, gets us a little bit of extra coin, turns us a 2,000 profit. Right, that's done. So there's building work across the land. Oh, it's not the music that'll bring me back to full health. It's the crushing of our enemies, Catherine. That'll bring me back to full health when I see our enemies trampled beneath our elephant's feet. It'll be glorious. So everything, the building work is all done. All done. Tax rates are pretty much all done. A couple of them have reset though. Just buns them up a touch. We're not bothered about orange faces this particular turn. We want to squeeze every last penny from our people to support our war effort. And yes, happy Thanksgiving to our American watchers indeed. Good point. Maybe three times I think I've been on a cruise during Thanksgiving. It's quite the festive affair because I usually go with American cruise companies, you see. So. In November time, it's usually a Caribbean cruise, and it's a joyful occasion. Lovely food, lots of festivities. Right, okay, so the building work is done. So the plan for today's openings turn or two, we're going to retake Numantia. If you remember, we staunchly defended but didn't quite get there. But we whittled their numbers down so significantly and bribed across this general of rebels here, taking forth the force from Oscar. We're going to merge together and recapture this. But it should be pretty straightforward. Auto-resolve jobby. Numantia's ours, the British, back out of Iberia. Quite straightforward, quite simple. We've got some family members moving across into positions of governorship. And of course we have Chiron waiting patiently for the army which will be coming, which he will then take and work together with Giscon to scythe through the British in Gaul. That is the plan. There should be straightforward enough. Can't see too many obstacles or blockers unless hulking great British forces come out of the woodwork, which could happen, but hopefully not. Over in Italy, Bizaltes, our butchering leader, is coming very close to Rome. In 3 turns he should be upon it and ready to deal with it. The forces in Rome seem to have shrunk significantly. There was an army and a larger army outside the walls not so long ago, but they seem to have maybe disbanded those, maybe due to costing issues, who knows, but they're down now to just one army, plus this guy who will be dispatched very quickly, and 5 family members, all holed up in the Senate, probably thinking, what the hell's going to happen? Waiting for the inevitable, you know. Hopefully they'll fall on their own swords before suffering the indignity of being slain by us, but I doubt it. So that's going to happen very shortly, and that will be quite the occasion for us. And then over in Egypt, well, there's a bit of a tumult, a bit of a tumult, a bit of a melting pot of a situation going on. So we're going to be taking Alexandria with Zixus very soon, even though it has a plague. Okay. My plan for Egypt, as I outlined several sessions ago, was to take Alexandria, hello holla, was to take Memphis, and was to take Thebes. I didn't know Thebes existed until the last session. And basically then try to broker a ceasefire with the Egyptians, because I'm quite happy just to draw a border right here. I'm not bothered about schlepping into the desert any further, backwater villages. This is the 2 powerhouse settlements with the Great Pyramids and the Sphinx and the Mausoleum, or the Pharaohs, Alexandria, sorry. The 2 of the great wonders. That is my goal. And that plan actually could be a lot closer than we think. What do you mean, you say? What do you mean? Well, let me tell you what I mean, as I move my chat in a second. Just give me a moment, and the chat's in the wrong position, I've noticed. Yes. There's always some technical hitch, something that I've done wrong to start a stream. Okay, so, I was dutifully informed by Joker Jake in the comments of the last video, hello Johan, welcome, that this Great Pyramid, if we capture Memphis, eliminates the culture penalty of Egyptian buildings, which is massive when it comes to trying to maintain public order. So that should be the first settlement that we take, right? Indeed it should. So we're going to actually take out our army here. Mighty Sire. We're going to vacate Thebes, which is causing us a great deal of problem. Capture Memphis with this army. That should eliminate culture penalties, and then we shall come back and deal with Thebes a little bit later. The reason why it's revolting actually is the fact that it's got a 60% penalty due to the blockading of this. If we were to remove the blockade, it'd help, but Thebes, not our main concern. Memphis is a much sweeter prime target. So we're going to vacate and take Memphis ASA bloody P. So in order to do that, this army cannot reach Memphis in one turn. So we can get there, attack it now, take a turn to build our equipment, and then attack it next turn and not have them interfere. We might be able to attack it this turn if our spy here opens the gates. So we shall pray that he does. So let's go forth, vacate the premises, cancel the building of the stone walls because we don't want to give a potential enemy stone walls, because this place should fall into the hands of rebels very shortly. And we shall take Memphis instead. We'll deal with Thebes a bit later. Begin the siege. And I think, yeah, three of them. Besieging settlements. There'll be a lot of coughing going on. Okay. So that is the situation there sorted. Alexandria will soon fall to Zixus. We will recapture Thebes with less of a problem when we've got the pyramids on our side. And then we will be in a position to do this. Because we're actually quite close to a ceasefire with the Egyptians right now. Now, they've got a lot of armies here. I had a little bit of a peek with a spy off camera, and there's about 3 armies here, including 2 family members, which we were going to try and take down with our Himmelkar the Killer over the next couple of turns, just to further weaken them and make them think twice. But if we were to do something like this,
be quick.
After taking Alexandria and Memphis, ceasefire. We'll give them map information just so they can see how mighty we are, because I think they should see it. Give them more pause for thought if they try something stupid. Trade rights. and a single payment of just a mere 500 coins, because our money obviously talks, would be classed as a generous proposition for them. Seems like a generous proposition for me, to be honest with you. So once we have dealt with Memphis, dealt with Alexandria, recaptured Thebes, we should be able to broker a peace with these people relatively easily, which is exactly what I wanted, was to create that kind of border right here. So I thought it was pretty good. So fingers crossed we can do a bit more damage, maybe bribe a couple more armies just to further weaken them and really stop them from trying to go back on the ceasefire down the line. So the end of the war with the Egyptians could well be in sight, so we'll see what happens with that, but we've got a couple of things to do first. So before I end the turn and act that plan, the Greeks are a bit close to us. You know, they're a bit close. They're another mighty power. You know, we don't want to be at loggerheads with them. There's no reason for us to be. We don't want their lands. We're quite happy just to trade. We're quite happy to live next door. We've got our own designs. We're quite rich at this moment in time. We don't need and want for anything. We've got glass to drink our wine from. What more do we need? So what we're going to actually do is we're going to... I tried to do it in the last session, but I obviously didn't try hard enough, because an alliance with them, they're at war with Britain. We're at war with Britain. It seems like a natural thing, an alliance, team up together, deal with these barbarian scumbags.
Sire?
Stranded agent Abdelmelkart Apollonia is passing his time chewing the fat with some of the local dignitaries of Byzantium,
I will speak with them at once.
making his time, making himself useful whilst he's on vacation. And he's managed to broker, fingers crossed, an alliance with the Greeks, with an exchange for some map information and a rather lowly figure of 2,000 denarii. No, that's not the amount of denarii that we were hoping for. 2,500, I do apologise. There we go. So for a rather measly 2,500 denarii, given our financial circumstances, an alliance and a sharing of map information might hopefully keep the Greeks from eyeing up Patavium and striking out at us and causing us grief when we don't really need it. So hopefully this goes through.
A most generous proposal.
Indeed it is. And just to sweeten that deal just a little tiny teensy bit further,
Welcome, friend.
we're also going to give them a regular tribute of 500 denarii for 5 turns as a gift, just to sweeten that relationship just a little bit further. No, we're not requesting that, I do apologise. Got a bit wires crossed there. Sorry about that. There you go. And have a bit of...
How generous of you.
Not a problem. The crossing of gold across palms is commonplace around here. Now, don't come and attack us and we shall be perfectly fine. Good day. So we've broken an alliance now, and a sweetening of the relationship slightly, with the Greeks, hoping that will keep them from the doorstep. So there we go. So that should hopefully, once we've dealt with the Egyptians in 3 or 4 turns' time, allow us to focus our attentions on smashing the British. Because we're not going to be brokering a ceasefire with them just yet, because they need to pay for causing me grief in my peaceful Iberia. So I am looking forward to taking my elite army, getting Chiron in charge of it, and maybe having him and Giscon smash the British in Gaul. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So we might broker a peace with the British once we have got all of modern-day France under our control, and use that as the fresh border of land that we would be happy owning. So I think everything else has been done, which means it's time to end the turn and watch my plans unravel in great fashion as the AI does not comply with my wishes. Wow. We're not going to do battle on your terms. No, we're not. We do battle on my terms, pal. All right?
Run! The siege is broken.
They've lifted the siege. I bet they feel so proud of themselves. Don't go too far now. That's right, just stay there. They feel so proud that they've attacked us and caused us to withdraw. You're delaying the inevitable. You foolish people. To be fair to them, though, you've got to give them their dues. They are not sitting on their laurels. They're an aggressive people. Not one to dilly-dally. They've given us more concern than the Julii did, to be honest with you. Or the Brutii, or even the Scipii, to be honest, yeah. I mean, they caused us a little bit of problems really, really, really early. But, I mean, they are very powerful right now, to be fair to them. Modern-day Germany, France, Britain. They've got quite a bit of land. Lots of pirates sailing around the Adriatic there. Okay. Let's see who's died. The problem with an aging family. Who's dead now? Guess who? Rioting. That is not a revolt, though, which means we still keep it. We still keep it, which is actually quite good. He made it quite far, but not far enough, I'm afraid. Not far enough, and we can
Your
still
obedient servant.
and we can still bribe him if we wish, which we might wish to do. Right, okay, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with all of that in a second. Some retinue expansion, and Archimedes has invented a cunning pump that uses a spiral inside a pipe to lift water. And a handy device to drain mines, apparently. We have many of those around the lands. Very good technology, Archimedes. Well done, our Greek friends. Yes, it's not quite glass that you can use to drink wine from, is it? But hey, we'll give you your props for that one.
Sire! March!
Okay, so Scalabus now got a general in there. Means we can actually bunce the tax rate up a couple of notches, which is quite handy. And there's a lot of building work to do across the land, which we will sort out in a second.
Yes!
Because now, what we're going to do
Move out! My liege!
is
March!
that. So now we've got a full stack army,
Attack!
near enough. Much better position for us to now launch our assault on Numantia.
Besieging settlement!
And let's see how cocky these dogs are now.
Settlement under siege!
Yeah, sally forth now, I dare you. Yeah, you sally forth now. The peasant reinforcements are coming, just in case we need them.
Forward!
I will bring them forth to reinforce.
Ships ready! Yes, mighty lord.
So the ships go there. We'll do the building work after the turn is finished. Once we've got the numbers sorted with the finances, because we're going to be bribing and we're going to be sacking. So we'll balance the books and see where we stand. Corduba is looking relatively full with more peasants and stuff. Everything there's fine. Have we got any major urgent concerns in terms of red faces? No. Right, excellent. Okay. So let's just take a quick peek here. Everything is not too shabby. Just a few little rogue armies. It's here where there's a potential flashpoint. Here. Okay. We'll deal with that as well. I'm going to try to bribe this general. We've got a diplomat here now. If you remember. One diplomat. Pharaoh Serta. We'll do that a bit later. It's not my priority at the moment in terms of spending my money. Right, Bizaltes.
My liege!
Come forward. Come closer.
Forward!
Come closer. At age
Sire!
53, he's got his eyes on the prize. Okay, so we'll sort everything out. I'm not bothered. We'll sort all that sort of little fine intricacies. It's here where there's going to be a bit of action. Just a little smidgen of action here to work with. That's on fire. Technically speaking, we could build another set of ships here before we deal with this pirate fleet.
Ready to sail! Make ready for combat!
We could chance it now, but we'll wait one more turn. because it's probably going to fall to revolt very shortly anyway. So once we get one more set of ships, we can then lift the siege and then retake that. Everything should be fine. I don't think he's close enough to reinforce. So I'm debating whether I should bribe this army now or bribe it after we've taken Memphis. Because I think bribery might be linked to how much you've got in your treasury. So if we bribe the army after we've taken it, it might be more expensive. How many Black Friday text messages have you all got? And letters turning up in the post from random companies you've used once, sort of 3 years ago. Black Friday deal. I'm like, what on earth? When did it? Just a text message from Ford. Black Friday, as if you're going to buy a car. Oh, Black Friday. Oh, 20% off a new car. Oh, it's only now £19,000. Yes, I'll sign up right away. Goodness me. Right. What to do first? I think we'll bribe the army first.
Your humble
We'll
servant.
bribe the army. It was about 60 grand last time, which is a lot of money, but we can just about afford it now once we've sacked that place and top. So
I will speak
who
with them
knows?
at once.
Maybe they might have discounted it now. You know, maybe 50,000, which I think is quite the bargain actually. Right. How much? How much?
Be quick. Our patience is limited.
How much?
If we may have a private word.
50,000! You see? Perseverance and patience is the key. Haggle hard enough and you'll get the price you want. I think 50,000 is expensive, but we're not exactly poor. And I think it's important that we flaunt our cash to show our enemy that, you know, we have many strings to our bows. We can lop your family members' heads off. We can buy you out. We can take you down with brute force if necessary. Take your pick. Which way shall we defeat you? And indeed, it's a Black Friday Egyptian-style sale. Everything must go 20% off. 60,000 last turn. How about 50,000? Yeah, you've got yourself a deal. Almost as good as Ford. Right, excellent. We'll pay that.
When you put it like that.
When I put it like that, it makes complete sense. It does indeed. Right, excellent. So he's been bribed away, which means that I can do what I usually like to do in this kind of situation, which is to remove my precious units that I cannot replenish out of the fight,
Splitting the troops.
leaving the main army that can be replenished to auto-resolve the fight. Because there's only 2 units of Pharaoh's guards and some stone walls. I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen? Oh, Joker Drake, good evening. You haven't missed much. I was just explaining to the people about your absolutely fantastic advice regarding the pyramids and their ability to eliminate culture penalty from buildings for us. So I've removed my army from Thebes and gone straight to Memphis to get that into our possession straight away. And we've just bribed away an army. So it's all, you know, taking your advice on board, and I thought it was a good plan. And we've brokered an alliance with the Greeks as well, for a relatively cheap price of 2,500. I thought it was quite a good deal. Black Friday all around. The last stand of the 200 Pharaoh's guards. Yes, not quite the 300 Spartans, but hey, let's see how well they do.
Sire!
Let's see. I bet this balance bar's a bit oh no, it's actually quite accurate. That's not bad actually for a balance bar, a balance power bar, balance bar of power, power balance bar. What do you describe this as? I don't know. The power, the balance of power bar. That's the order it should go in. I'm ill. Let me off.
Victory!
Victory! And we shall exterminate for that lucrative money. The Great Pyramid and Sphinx of Giza is a diamond Giza. The Great Pyramid at Giza is a marvel. now in our possession, to go with our silithium, or whatever it was called, oh, we're going to be rolling in coin, a mountain built to mark the grave of a great monarch. It is truly ancient, built around 2560 BC by the order of Pharaoh Khufu of the 4th dynasty. It is built to a very precise alignment to the 4 points of the compass, and the difference in the length of the 4 faces is less than 1 part in 1,000. Even the slope of each of the faces is an amazingly precise 51 degrees and 51 minutes. Yet for all that it is the sheer size of the pyramid which is mind-boggling, and for all of its long history, the Great Pyramid and its magnificent companions have awed the imaginations and souls of men who have stood in their shadows. Rare spices and fancy tombs, indeed. I find that quite amazing, really, that so long ago, the builders of these great structures could be so accurate and precise. I think, is it the Pantheon in Rome is built in such a way, and I can never remember exactly what it is, but it's built in such a way that the sun shines through at a certain time and it lines up quite perfectly. The light, when the sun shines through, it causes some kind of an effect inside. It's very precise, unbelievable, the tools that they had back then to do this. But anyway, there we go. We have one of the wonders in our control. Very good indeed. We shall tax it to high heaven, and then we shall replenish our troops, and then we shall repair the damage, and then we shall crash down the temple. Extra 10% due to the culture thing.
Orders?
Bring you guys back in. Yeah, we were going to crash down the temple. Where is their temple? Is that their temple? Awesome Temple of Horus. Who is this fella? Don't recognise him. People not happy. Well, guess what, people? You better get happy, because there's a new god in town and it's called Melkart. Alright. Excellent. So Memphis is looking a darn sight better now that we're in charge. So we have done that. Let's quickly hot-foot it.
Sire!
Let's quickly
Aye, great lord.
hot-foot it
Sire!
to Memphis. No, to Alexandria, where the plague has lifted. The people ravaged and battered by plague. Oh, thank God, lucky God Horus that... Oh, it's lifted, we can have a bit of a reprieve. And then 6 months later, poof! The siege engines roll in. Yes, thank your God Horus indeed. If you can get 1 unit into Thebes, it might be enough. You reckon? I don't reckon with 10%. I've moved my units away now as well.
Mighty general.
I could chance it and take a set of horses.
Orders? On.
35%. I'll tell you what will swing it. I'll tell you what definitely will swing it.
Aye, great lord.
This.
Make ready for...
Die! Bush. Sink the ships. Bang. 100%. Yes, I like it. Boom! Look at that. We don't even need to give it up. I thought we were going to lose it. We're not going to lose it. We're keeping it. We've lifted the blockade. We've got a unit of horses in there. Happy days, and we've bribed away the enemy. Oh, this was fantastic. What a swift and efficient maneuver. Absolutely brilliant. And look at that, we can put the tax rate of the other settlements through the roof because we're losing the culture penalty. Look at that. Public order across all our Egyptian territories has just gone bing. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. So let's have a look here and see what we need to sort out. We need, obviously, peasants. Get some peasants in there. Cancel that set of ships. Just got puny infantry that we can get here, but we should be able to get all our best infantry from Alexandria and Memphis by the time we've finished. Hopefully. Properly upgraded as well. Very nice. So things in Egypt are looking quite spiffing, if I do say so myself.
Awaiting your command.
Right, get you up there
Once.
to start looking at bribing any other armies and start really putting the squeeze on the Egyptians. In terms of the building, we do have mines. I just do want to get some public sanitation. Once we've got that, we'll go for a stone wall, and then we'll just continue just to kind of just upgrade it as and when we see, as and how we see fit. Okay. What you also missed when you before Joker Jake was the fact that I've said that once I've captured Alexandria, we are going to be able to broker a peace with Egypt. Whether the peace lasts, I don't know, but we can broker a peace with them. Ceasefire, quite cheap. Our quarrel at the moment is not with them, so we won't need to deal with them too heavy-handedly if they accept our peace terms. Which we'll see what happens. Anyway, in the meantime, what we're going to do is just keep an eye on the situation. So let's take out our spies, get one spy down here towards the settlement down this way, and get one spy up towards Jerusalem to keep an eye on the Egyptian armies up here. And the positive thing for us is they're moving away from us. They're not moving their armies towards the threat, they're moving it away, which indicates to me they've probably had enough. And I don't blame them.
Who shall die this
I
day?
do not blame them in the slightest, but that doesn't mean until we have got that ceasefire, we are still enemies and I will still kill you all. So we're going to try
Death stalks him.
and kill General Epiphany, 57%. Let's see if we can. So it's 60. He might as well go for it. If he dies and fails, at least he tried. I mean, they have somebody coming down towards us. We'll just watch him amble up the coastline. Not caring. There's this kind of nothing to see here. No, I'm not an assassin. No, I'm just a sightseer. I enjoy the scenic beach walks. Come on. Come on. Oh. He's failed, but he didn't die. Does mean that any future attempts on his life will be much reduced because he's on high alert now. But hey, we tried. We tried. But the promising thing, the pleasing thing, is that the Egyptian armies are now several turns away from helping their former settlements. So I think they've consigned themselves to defeat. They really have. They really have. Which fills me with great joy, great happiness that we have
Ready to sail.
got victory over them. Right, we'll replenish you guys. We'll get another couple of you. And that is all the movement. Okay. So there's nothing else for us to do in terms of movements of our units in Egypt. There's nothing else for us to do in terms of our unit movement up here. Likewise here. So we'll just now go through the rather boring job of making sure that our settlements are turning over quite nicely. We could end another turn first before we start thinking about building anything else, just because it'll give us that extra turn of income because of the bribe that's just happened. Big storm on the way, really. Right, so we'll just focus on the tax rates. Asturica has just gained a lot of public order. Let me just reread this buff. It's not for all factions, is it? It seems like all my settlements have gained in public order quite significantly. That buff from the pyramids doesn't. It says Egyptian, but then as I said, this has gone up considerably. This has gone up to a... Maybe I'm wrong. It's a wonder buff. Yeah. Should buff all settlements alongside the Egyptian culture buff. Yeah, it seems to be doing so. Well, that is a fantastic capture then. Absolutely fantastic. It means we can turn an even bigger profit. Check one of the Roman settlements. No, look, all of them have much improved in their public order. Every single settlement has improved. We can check it by looking at the that one there. Look at that. Yeah, the culture penalty is still there. But it is definitely, all of the settlements have definitely got happier. Definitely, 100%. So there must be doing something. Will I finish one of the last Monkey Island game? Yes, I was looking at that about 2 weeks ago. The final one. Is it the Curse? I can't remember what it's called, but I was 100%. I was looking at that the other day. Wonder plus 20. Where does it say that? Culture penalty. Oh, there! It's there. It's just a general wonder buff. Ah, yes. There you go. Thank you. Ah. Oh, God. Excellent. So if we capture another wonder, like the lighthouse at Alexandria, does that buff stack? Or do you just get it once and that's it? Because if that stacks, that's quite a significant buff. Anyway, let's use that to our advantage and tax the hell out of our people and get more money. Why the hell not? So Astorica then, we'll do building in the next turn, so just do the tax rates this turn. It can go up 2 tax levels. That's 2 tax levels. Scalabus, high. I think we won't get any orange faces. We won't be too harsh on our people, but we'll tax them as much as they're happy to be taxed. Corduba's already 100%. Numantia is about to fall on auto-resolve next turn.
Settlement under
So we'll
siege.
sort that out. Carthago Nova. Okay, still on low tax rate, that's fine. Oscar. Still on low tax rate. We can upgrade our units because we obviously got a new building there, which is the blacksmith, I think it was. We shall continue to recruit units in here to just protect Iberia from any rogue British threats, even though we can see them. We won't get too many more men here because any residual troops that we don't use here will be shipped across from Numantia. So I think we're almost done there with the recruitment.
Mighty general.
So that's everything there done. Right, let's go to Tingi, tax rates. No, not there. Serta is already very high. Dimidi. No. Oh. Just how useful is this bonus? Not as useful as it first seemed. Okay, 90% there. Oscar, did I do you? Yes, I did. Keralis. Yeah, 80% there. You're already very high. You're normal. That's fine. You're already very high. Good. 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 Atavium, already there. Good. Okay, Ayuvavim. Excellent. Get some more men here. We are preparing, just in case the British come skirting. Oh! Just in case the British come skirting down. The British are already coming skirting down, it seems. With chosen swords, no less. We could be losing Ayuvavim. Patavium. Yeah.
Mighty general.
2 turns for him to get there.
Mighty general.
2 turns for us. I mean, I'm not that fussed about that place. I'm not overly concerned. I'm more concerned if they start to come down here. So I'm thinking, sack this off and use Patavium as the place that we're going to get the our force. Train a diplomat to bribe them. Good call. Good call. We've got money. We've got money. Good call. Cancel that one. We'll give it a bash. He's not led by a family member, so it shouldn't be overly expensive. It's not that big an army. Okay. Might have to quickly gift it. No, we'll bribe. We'll bribe. Okay, so tax rate's been sorted there. 31,000 in profits. Fantastic.
Orders.
Lilibeum. Excellent. Syracuse. Marvellous. Messana. Yes. Croton. Tarentum. Capua. Excellent. And then moving back down. That was very high. It's done. Okay. So tax rates have been sorted. 32,000 that we are now making, which is just quite significantly good.
Aye, great lord. Set sail.
Right.
Aye, great lord. Set sail.
Let's get this army ready.
Aye, great lord.
Mighty general.
So next turn, Peony infantry drop off. Elephants and horses get on. And then this
Aye, great lord.
group of ships picks up the rest of the army from Xerta. And then we are good. We are good to go. And we'll ship them. We've got a set of Balearic slip. That we need to ship across as well, so we'll get a set of ships here, get the slingers on, and get them up there as quick as we can, because I want to take the fleet literally straight up, make a beeline for up here. Right.
Mighty general. Move out. Forward. Mighty general. Onward. Mighty general. Orders.
I don't think you can get Balearic slingers from this far. Up in Spain. I might be wrong, but
Onward.
I shall try. Just a
Mighty general.
sorry type
Move
things.
out.
Right, okay. So the ships have moved. We're getting the armies
Ships
together.
Ships ready.
Very good. Zaltes is moving. We've got Egypt on the ropes. So, Cyrene. Yep, I think we're done. I think we're done. Anything I've missed? Anybody notice anything I've missed? I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. Let's end the turn and see what Britannia have in store for us. Keep coming, mate. Keep coming. You're going to be sorry. Trust me. You're going to be very sorry. Very, very sorry.
Our ships are under attack.
It's a pretty large fleet. Jesus. Okay.
Withdraw.
Fine,
Withdraw.
fine.
Our ships are under attack. Withdraw. Withdraw.
Oh, we're going further into the enemy's lands. What are you doing? Sail this way. Got a bit confused. Tossed around, batted across like a game of ping pong.
Our ships are under attack.
Game over. Oh, game over. Right, any of you guys got agents on it? Okay, the more I'm talking, the worse it's getting. Right. Oh no. Where? Oh, Memphis. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, there's a family member in there. Oh no! Ha! Oh no! Okay, so we're not going to move this army anyway. No wonder the Egyptians are running that way. There's a plague ravaging the lands. They saw it coming. Fine.
Ready to sail.
All ashore! My liege!
Oh, nice. Not that major of a problem.
Engage the enemy!
Okay.
Begin the siege! Besieging settlements!
So we have Alexandria
Ready to sail.
under siege.
Yes, mighty lord.
So we shall soon have another wonder at our disposal in the next turn. Nobody's died, and Abdesir has got married. He's in Carthage at the minute. Just the odd little thing to sort out there. 78,000, turning a 29,000 profit, which means some of the tax rates have cocked up again. Memphis, take the tax rate down. We'll replenish the soldiers. They're going to be losing every turn, men, so it's going to be a pain, but hey, what can we do? Not a right lot, it seems.
I kill to please you.
23%.
My eyes are yours.
I kill to please you.
Well, that's fine. We'll just
Moving
keep watch
to
here.
position.
My eyes are yours.
And you just keep watch there. And just make sure there are no armies on these ships. Which there's not. There is a family member here, though.
I kill to please you.
95%.
Death approaches.
Right, we'll
by
kill him
your
then.
will.
If you can't kill him, we'll kill him. We'll kill somebody before we pop our clogs at age
I
61.
kill to please
No, I want one last taste of blood.
I serve your will.
The less family members they've got marauding round, the better. That's what I say. Okay, so Egypt
Great one?
is looking
Yes, my liege.
like it's ours. It's in terms of at least this bit of it, at least. So we'll ride out the plague, we'll keep building, and we shall reign supreme. So that's all fine and dandy. Zeltes, we can now attack this army. I kind of don't wish to attack it and have it be driven into here. Bribing is rather expensive for what? Oh, we can actually get here this turn. Hang on, folks. Hang on. Drama. I thought it was 2 more turns away. It's actually this turn. What are you doing? What are you doing? You idiot. You fool. Right,
Orders.
let's take this. That's a bit generous. Surely. Lost 1,000 men, Jesus. I mean, we weren't overly concerned with the loss of men here.
Settlement captured.
Yeah, mostly our people. I don't know, I can't see the screen. We shall occupy. We won't kill the people a second time. In fact, didn't the British exterminate the place when they captured it? I think they might have done. I think the poor people have been exterminated enough. Right. Let's sort that out. Excellent. And you go in there as well. And we'll just take 3 lots. And then you
Mighty general.
disband. Yeah. And you disband. Yeah. Excellent. And that's done. Ah, there we go. Marvellous. Back under our control.
Great one?
Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to focus on the building work and the taxes, and then if we've got any cash left over, we're going to do some bribing. Yeah, sacrifice. You know what? We'll take a sacrifice. For the boon that we've just got, we'll take a few soldiers' lives. Just don't take my precious family member, please. A few soldiers, a few men. Oh no! No, 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 no. I'm losing. These guys.
My liege.
Can we not take these guys out? Away from the plague? Can we not take these guys out of the plague? It's going to cause... Oh no, stop! Oh, we're spreading plague. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they've got the plague. It's tough. Oh, come back. I'll probably spread the plague into a Pursuer now. Ah. Oh, no.
Mighty general.
Oh, damn. Blast. Never mind. Right, come on. Let's crack on here. We've got some exciting stuff to happen. Right, Asturica needs to build something. It's just got its palace, so we've got a fresh, clean slate. What do we build? A port. I like ports. They bring income. Another 30,000 to spend. You know, another whole whopping 30,000. That's building. That's building. Numancia. Get out of my flipping way, blasted agent. Repair. Look how much stuff needs repairing. What did you do when you captured it? Like, bloody set a torch to these places? You barbarian. And we need to redo the temple to Tanit. This place does actually have a port, so we're going to go. Do I go Melkart? Do I not go Melkart? What do I do? What do I do? No, we'll do Tanit. Let's do. Yes. Excellent. Right, so a building there. Tax is fine. Carthage Nova. What do you want? What do you want? Speak to me, town. I think we want a temple. Yes, that's what we want. Good choice. Yes, good choice. Oh, Oscar's got an orange face. Probably because of you. Marauding through our lands with reckless abandon. I'll go for that. 22,000. We're not looking too shabby. So building work across Iberia is sorted. Taxes fine. Movements of people done. Retraining. Yep, good. Tingy, just refresh my memories. Tingy need anything? Whose messages, man? Captain Marlin. Who's I'm just getting a look. Captain Marlin's the latest site, yeah. I get, for some bizarre reason, and it only started happening about a month ago, I keep getting, pretty much on a daily basis now, text messages about casinos, advertisements. Very bizarre. Right. Here, what is this place? Go with you. If in doubt, just go to the shrine to Melkart. Makes sense. Palmer. Palmer, what do you want, Palmer? Temp 3,200. Yeah, go for a pull. It's hopefully a bit different. I will get round to that eventually. I will get round to it eventually. It's one of those things on my list. Nectar. Yeah. Okay, Certus building. Palmer's now building. Corralis has got an orange face. We'll turn that down. And building wise, we're going to go with a bit of sanitation. 62,000, 15,000 more to spend. Thapsus needs something. Thapsus. Nothing there tickles me fancy. Lepsis Magna, I think, was fine. No, it wasn't. Lepsis Magna has now expanded, so Lepsis Magna will get a port. As well. Okay. Lilybaeum, Messana, and Syracuse need something. Syracuse. We'll go for some sanitation. And then we'll pop up here to the melting pot of Transalpine Gaul. Lots of British presence, but none looking too menacing at the minute. Could look menacing in the future though, so got to be very careful. Get some more units and some roads. There's some infrastructural issues here. So we'll get the roads. Right. Good. And we've got 10,000 to spend. So what we'll do is we'll finish the building work across the rest of the land, and then we'll do the bribing of the generals around here in the next turn, because we'll probably have some floating cash, because we're going to sack Alexandria, so that'll be a bit of extra boon for us. Building work across these settlements is all perfectly fine already. And you get trade. Trade is good. Oh, they've gone a bit unhappy. And you, we shall go with the shipwright. Still 5,000 left. All this building work and still turning the coin. Oh my goodness. Everybody's now unhappy. Was that a one-turn thing? It's gone down to 15%. Why is it decreasing? I don't think it's a... I wonder if it's a decreasing buff. You just get the wonder buff at 20%, and then obviously the longer you hold the wonder, people get used to it. That's a shame. Who dares blockade me?
Ships ready. Prepare to engage. The
Bloody
sea is
fool.
yours, great lord. Aye, great lord. Yes, mighty lord.
I thought something was amiss with the amount of orange faces I've now got. Right, back down we go again. Building work here. We'll go with one of you. And the same with you. Okay. We'll go with one of you. And that probably takes us into a deficit of 499 whole denaries. Quite
Aye, great
quite
lord.
frightening. Oh. Is that army bigger? Let's get you out of there.
Your obedient servant.
Ready
Your
to bribe in the
obedient
next
servant.
turn, perhaps?
Yes, my liege.
Ooh. Where are you going? Maybe we should let them take it, and then the Greeks will attack them. Draw them in a little bit. I don't know. They should be attacking us. We're friends now. We're giving you money. Why would you do that? Okay. So building work is done across there, so which leaves just the Egyptian territories. And we will do some building here. Nothing too fancy, because these are rather paltry towns and stuff, but still, we won't neglect them. Thebes is fine, Memphis is
My liege.
fine. No, Memphis needs something. We'll start with some of this stuff. Go for a temple here. Should help a little bit with public order. Give you somewhere to pray that the plague goes away. Right. Fine.
Assassin
Moved.
ready.
So I think we've done all building work and tax rates that we can. Thapsus. Nothing doing, right? Nepta. Ayuvavum. What's Ayuvavum? Oh, of course. It's going to be captured. Possibly. Right, so we're happy with the movement, with the building and the taxes. Slight negative, but hey.
Ships ready.
Peony infantry
Orders. My liege.
coming off the boats.
March.
Merging.
My liege.
You guys. And Yuptan Neferis as well. And getting merged together. And getting on the ships.
Ships
Travelling
ready.
across.
Aye, my lord.
You guys get ready to rock and roll.
Forward.
Our mighty
Ready to sail.
army is assembling. Oh, yes it is. And you
Ready to
go
sail.
back across here
Yes,
to deal with any rebel threats. Thank you for your service. It's much appreciated. Meanwhile, you come here.
Aye, my lord.
You
Aye, great lord.
sail across here.
Aye, my lord.
Very quickly, please. You, in here,
Mighty my liege.
take a look if there's any more balearic slingers nearby. Just in case.
Forward. My liege.
No, nothing doing.
Mighty general.
Back into your hovel.
Forward.
You,
My liege.
slingers.
March. My liege.
No.
Sire.
Just
Move
checking.
out.
So there's no more slingers for us.
Sire.
So,
Aye, great
between
lord.
this army... Oh!
Aye, great lord.
Blobber bugger. I need my general. I need Chiron to come out as well.
Orders. Move out.
He's supposed to be leading the army over here that's going to be going into the lands there.
Aye, great lord.
I'll meet you there.
Mighty lord.
You just go up that way. I'll meet you there. It's the mate that's always late for a night out. I'll meet you there. I'm just running a bit late. Don't worry about me. I'm just getting my slap on. I'll be there. I'll just get me a drink. Get the first round in. Get the first drink in. I'll be there. Bloody fool. Always late. Always bloody late. It's not good. Bizaltes is watching you. This is your test to be the future faction leader. You failed miserably. Never be late to your troops. Never. It's a bad precedent to set. You've got to be there. You've got to be the first one there. Inspections and keeping them on the toes and setting a good example. You rock up late, people think you don't give a crap. Not good. Anyway, that's that situation sorted. So the final act then of this turn is to deal with Rome. They've actually fully stacked out their army now. They must have recruited something. How do we deal with Rome? Rice, chicken, curry, and potato. Oh, sounds delicious. My dinner should be coming soon. I have no clue what it is. You see, we can't just assault Rome. Rome has got loads of generals in it, right? It's got stone walls. It's gonna be a hellacious siege, and I'm not very good at sieges. And as headstrong as Bizaltes is, I mean, trying to assault Rome would be quite the challenge. So we're going to starve it out to start with, and then reassess once we've bribed away a few things and once they've whittled their numbers down a little bit. We'll see what the position is, because it's going to be a rather irksome pain. I mean, to siege out Rome, it's 11 turns. Bizaltes would reach the age of 58 in that time, maybe 59.
Orders.
And hello and welcome, Ollie. Your sons are still alive, your beautiful children. Giscon is still here, waiting for his reinforcements to come in the form of Chiron. Yes, the Romans have hit the Marian reforms. Yes, they have. There's not too many Marian reform units in Rome, thankfully. They are old school Romans. I'm going to see how much it is to bribe this army.
Our patience is limited.
If it's less than 20 grand, I might go for it. But it's a family member, so I'm kind of thinking it's going to be more than that.
If we may have a private word.
Okay, do you know what? I'll take that.
Well, when you put it like that.
When I put it like that, exactly. When I always put it like that, it's good. Right, up there, pal.
General.
So, get yourself in there. That's all you need to do. Just watch carefully. Jabal the spy. Let's get him in.
My eyes are yours.
67%, maybe not. You know what? I don't give a flying cahoot. Bizaltes is ordering you, but I'm not no, you're going in now. But no buts. I'm actually on room, and I want every piece of intelligence I can get. Now do it. Ooh, excellent. He's you see, crack that whip and thou shalt obey. I am thinking about taking another army up there. I'm actually quite tempted. We've got an absolutely fantastic army that we're sailing up to here. Maybe we should stop them off in Rome first, you know. Might not be a bad plan. And then they can divert to the British afterwards. But I think the important thing is to get it under siege. Get it under siege. Stop them from recruiting more things and more people. Oh, it's here. I knew there was another army somewhere. I kind of want to tempt them out, though. So if he was to attack me in the back, it would draw out this army, which would not be a bad thing. So,
Sire!
what we're going to do is... oh, it's not quite enough turns.
Prepare for battle!
Not quite enough turns. Hello, Thomas. This army would be cheaper to bribe, but we don't need to bribe this army. I kind of want at least a little chance of them coming out of the settlement sooner than 11 turns. And they might just do that with this army here. Could be handy. Right, so next turn, Bizaltes the Butcher, our leader, strikes at Rome. Always have 2 full stacks. Yeah, well this is Bizaltes we're talking about here. Alright. You don't need no support. No chance. I take it on my own. I've taken down Scipii, I've taken down Brutii, I've taken down Julii. What are a few poxy senators, eh? Who are they to stop me? Famous last words, eh? Famous last words. The mighty Bizaltes falls to a man wearing sandals. Okay. We're done. He's a useless man. And he's a useless... Oh. Didn't see that coming. I didn't actually see that coming. What? Okay. Oh, the British are getting frisky. Oh, the Parthians have been destroyed. Holy cow. So, it seems there's a bit of drama. There's a bit of drama. Killing them all in the town square. That's why I want them in the battlefield, where they can be trampled by elephants. Bizaltes' army does not have to survive this fight in any great detail. This is his last fight. If we lose our entire army but win the fight, that is the main thing. So we're going to put our elephants in, we're going to put everything into it. But those general units, 5 of them, that is going to take some killing, even outside of a battle. We have to... It's going to be a tough fight, whichever way you look at it. Right, settlement besieged. Narbo. Settlement besieged. Ayuvavum. Senate office lost. He's come across to our side. This Carthaginian Senate office lost text should never appear on screen and should not be translated. What? Excuse me? Death stalks the land. Memphis. Parthians destroyed. Hello, Nagisa. What a strange message. Oh, we've lost Alyssa. We've lost Alyssa. SPQR is the richest faction. Are you having a flipping laugh? They won't be rich for long. I'm telling you. Yeah, casually breaking the game. That's what I do. Right. Yeah, let's have a look at that buff is reducing every turn. It's now 10%. Right, so what we need to do is we need to... you're not going to find any settlement to take, pal. You just randomly walking around our lands is serving no purpose whatsoever.
Set sail.
Other than to cause me a degree of annoyance.
Aye, great lord.
Right, get your backside up here. ASAP, please.
Set sail.
1, 2, 3 turns.
Aye, great lord. Aye, my lord.
Sire.
Aye, great lord.
Great Lord. Aye, Lord. Good Lord. Thank you, Lord. And you, get your backside up there as well.
Aye, my lord.
1, 2, 3 turns. So 3 turns for you.
Aye, great
3
lord.
turns for you. Who said I was gonna be late? He said. You all thought I was gonna be late. Well, I fooled you. Just keeping you on your toes. I've arrived at the same time. Okay. Right. So we're gonna leave all that. We are under siege here. A full stack army. Not quite a full stack army. And you as well. Versus me in my little wooden settlement. If it had just got stone walls, this would have been a far tougher fight, would it not? Oh, so I apologise, it is a stone wall already. Aulus Ursus. Just the one family member. Looks like he's got a banner with some units in it though, doesn't it? But he's only just the one man. Anyway. We completely forgot to take our diplomat out, so we can't use him. Because we're idiots. Okay. Yeah, I would have been able to bribe had I taken my diplomat out in time. Dear, never mind. We could recruit another one from here. How many assassins are coming down here as well? Oh my good lord. Goodness grief. Right. Meanwhile, in Rome, when in Rome, do as the Romans do.
Orders. Engage the enemy. Begin the siege. Besieging settlement, sir.
Okay. Certa, Capua, what can you recruit? Can you recruit Peony infantry? No. Can anybody nearby recruit Peony infantry, please? Yes, you can. Just gonna get a few extra troops just to reinforce. Not a big massive army, but just a few extra troops. Maybe. I've tried to bribe him and he never comes. I had like 70,000 and tried to bribe him and it didn't work. It didn't work. I will try it again if I've got some spare coin, but yeah, it hasn't worked previously.
Your humble servant.
Right. So we'll get some Peony infantry. We'll get so that'll be 4 units of Peony infantry. We'll get a couple of extra units of horses because I think we need quite a lot of horses to take down the enemy, the enemy horses. Because what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to have the reinforced army be controlled by the AI, which means that they should be able to come onto the battlefield at the same time as Bizaltus's army, if I'm not mistaken. That's how it used to work. So rather than having 20 and then waiting for them to come on when you lose your units, if you let the AI control them, they come on at the same time. I think that's how it works. So about 4 units of Peony and probably 4 units of horses. And that should be enough. At the very least, it will give them some other units to attack to free up Bizaltus to take down the whatever stragglers are left, you know. Yes, with his elephants and his battery slingers and all that kind of stuff. So, we'll get to the fine-tuning of our tax rates and our buildings and our bribings in a minute, because I want to first take Alexandria and then broker a peace with Egypt. That's the plan.
My liege.
Are you losing men? Oh, we're losing men. Oh, stop sending spies after us and stuff, will you please? We're already suffering. We're already suffering, man. Right. Excellent, excellent. Everything's fine. One last act first, though, before we get a ceasefire.
He's a dead man.
Dead. Boof. There goes another family member. The lewd. Yeah, waving his privates about in the public place. Chopped it off, I did.
I kill to please.
Another family member's coming down, so get ready. Okay. So, Alexandria.
Orders, my liege, mighty general. My liege.
As much as it's going to be a little bit
Leaving the army.
tougher to capture, perhaps.
Sire!
With a slightly extra couple of units, it shouldn't be massively tough. Lost less than 100 men.
Victory!
Extermination! The Pharos at Alexandria! After Alexander's death, his empire disintegrated as his generals fought each other. In Egypt, Ptolemy Soter made himself pharaoh, and in around 290 BC he started construction of a lighthouse on an island off the coast at Alexandria. This coastline had long been regarded as dangerous for shipping. The scholars of the Great Library were involved in its design and the construction, which was completed in the reign of Ptolemy Philadelphus, who loved cheese spread. Oh dear. At night, the beacon was kept burning, while during the day, a mirror system reflected sunlight to catch the attention of sailors. The lighthouse was more than 117 metres high, was topped with a statue of Poseidon, the god of the sea. It was relatively intact until earthquakes in 1303 and 1323. And then it came crumbling down. Right, excellent!
Mighty general.
Oh, we can't get inside. It's not a problem. That is not a problem at all. So what we're going to do here is we're going to replenish the troops. We are going to... We can recruit Sacred Band here already! Oh my god! Fantastic news! Awesome Temple of Set. It's not our god. It's not our god, but it allows us to recruit Sacred Band. So, you know what? For all intents and purposes, we'll worship Set. Who is a Set person? I don't. Just worship him, all right? It's worth it. Just worship him for now. Don't worry about it. Just pretend. Okay, let's just check if we've got that bonus topped up. I think we have. Looking at the public orders, back up to 20% again. It doesn't stack though. It just replenishes it. I think that'll probably decrease over the next turns again. We'll see. Okay, so we're up to 66 grand. And we have the 3 Egyptian lands that we wanted, which means now is the time to broker the peace with Egypt that we wanted when we set out our original end game conditions. This was one of them. Capture these 3 and boom, maintain peace. We've got a full stack army here, a full stack army here, near enough once we've replenished after the plague has passed, and between these two we should be able to maintain a decent vigil. We may even pump out another army, seeing as we can recruit Sacred Band here and have it hole up in a fort somewhere along the road as well. So we'd have 3 armies full stack, just in case the Egyptians get a bit fruity. So it's time for us
Yes, mighty lord.
to broker peace. Petra?
Be quick. Our patience is limited.
I wonder how much it's to bribe. Get a bit greedy. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Petra. Sorry, I got a bit confused.
Be quick. Our patience is
Ceasefire,
limited.
trade rights, map information. Oh, it's now very demanding. It's very demanding. This is worse than it was last time. Hang on, this is going to cost us more than 500. Very demanding. We may have missed the opportunity. Oh dear. Okay, how much? 5,000? Oh, we've angered them. We've angered them. The ceasefire option is no longer available for 500 denarii, like it was before. We seem to have caused a bit of a scene in Egypt, and they're not happy about it. Okay, let's take off that. I don't want your map information. That's quite surprising. I thought we'd have them even more over a barrel after we'd taken their 2 principal settlements, but maybe balanced with 10,000. I mean, I'm not that desperate for a ceasefire that I would spend 10,000 on it. Am I? No, I'm not at the moment. That's rather sad. It's very sad indeed. Right, the war with Egypt rumbles on slightly for a few extra moments until we decide what we're going to do with it. Right, let's... I've completely lost my where I got up to when it comes to... Did I do the building work? No, I didn't. There's some buildings outstanding. Okay, but we can do a tax reshuffle as well whilst we're at it. Building there. Scalabus is now finished. Sack a couple of their fringe cities and then give them back. Ooh, bit of shock. They should be giving you go. Exactly. What's wrong with these idiots? Don't they know how diplomacy works? Don't they know when they're utterly beaten? I mean, for heaven's sake, look at the bloody balance of power now. We should surely be far stronger than them. Look at that. We've overtaken them. We're probably the mightiest faction left alive. There's living factions. There you go. We've overtaken the Greeks as the most powerful overall faction. Military-wise, still not massively military, but we've never been a massive military powerhouse. We've just been very strategic. Production way ahead. Territory way ahead. I mean, Egyptian territory now stands at about 15. Still quite decent. Financial, we spend our money to earn money. We put our money to work for us. So we've never held on to it for any length of time. So yeah, I mean, come on. It makes complete sense to shut your pie holes and bend the knee, surely. Anyway, obviously not. We'll make them bow down and bend, don't you worry. Don't you panic. Right, so we've got a new governor in town, Titus Bacula. He's got a decent grip on things. Can't grumble. Let's have a look. Market looks to be good here. Trader market. Is that a market? A bazaar. It's a bazaar. Right, okay. Bit more retraining. Excellent there. And perhaps some building. Another temple upgrade is going to be required because they just demolished our old one. Who's the most powerful militarily? It was Greece. Second was Britain. We were third. Very high tax for now. Should suffice, even if it's just for one turn. Then we'll have to rejig the taxes again because of the buff to the thingy, the wonder buff. Okay. Fine, you're fine. Building. Everywhere in Iberia is building. Tax rates done. Let's get some more ships here. We lost an entire fleet because of these British dogs. Tingy fine.
Ships ready.
You're going up.
Ready to sail.
Going up. Palmer's building. Certa. Thinking some farming's looking like it's on the menu. Extra crops. Always a welcome boon. Dimidi's done. Nectar's done. Okay, Karalis. Extra tax for now, but it's building. Right, Carthage. Carthage, Carthage, whatever shall we do with you, Carthage? I think we shall give you a dockyard. Yes, I think we should. Yes, I think we should. Takes us to 31,000 profit left. Oh, there you go. One of them. One of them. Yeah, that's building, that's fine. Tax rate, tax rate, tax rate, tax rate. Good. Tax rate very high, always been good there. Lillibeum, Syracuse, Messana. Wow. Yeah. No. Right, so we'll just quickly go up
Aye, great lord.
to there with
Aye,
my
my lord.
ships. Croton, Tarentum. Capua. Retium. Patavium. Mediolanium. Okay, excellent. Buildings all doing fine there? I forgot to check. No. Mediolanium. Sanitation. Patavium. Sanitation. Right, thank you. We're moving down. This is a problem, isn't it, when you've got a large empire? Bloody hell. Nothing doing. Very high tax. Thebes. Better repair some of these buildings. And then we'll get some walls now, finally. You never know, the Egyptians might attack us now that they don't want peace all of a sudden. Right, excellent. Very high there. Memphis. There's no point of retraining the troops until the plague is gone. Right. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. So building work done, tax rates done, 41 grand in the bank, so what bribery do we need to do? We can't bribe here, unless we get a diplomat from here, which we might try. Take the diplomat out. We could maybe do a bit of bribery here. We could sally forth with this army. Could be tough. They've got a lot of. They've got a lot of chosen swords. We do well to bribe this guy out. Remove a family member from them. If we could just bribe him, this small force here, that would be really helpful. And then Giscon, surely, with elephants, horses, slingers, and you know the rest of the motley crew should be able to deal with this. I mean, even though they have got pretty decent quality there, we should be able to deal with that. Surely. Hopefully. Giscon's life depends on it.
Ready to sail.
Right then, so diplomat there. So we're not bribing yet, but we may bribe in the future, which means that in terms of bribery, the only real bribery that we really want to consider is this. Do we wish to bribe this, or do we wish to let the British take? I don't think we do wish the British to take it.
Your humble.
It does
Be
depend how
quick.
much the bribe
Our
is.
patience is limited. You insult us.
Ay caramba, they're not interested. Okay. Okay. This is one land that I'm not overly concerned with them taking. It just adds to the pain that they're going to suffer at the hands of our armies very soon. So, it does still beg the question, though, that we should probably get Patavium stocked up with some decent troops. So we'll start with puny infantry. We'll get some horses as well. prepare to defend the pass should the British do something even more foolish than they're doing right now. Okay. And that's happening. So I think we're good. Good to go. Am I getting anything on Black Friday? I had a look yesterday. There was one game that Chan mentioned. I can't remember what it's called now. Wildermyth, I think it was, which looked quite interesting. I might get that, actually. But all the rest of the games that I've seen, nothing was tickling the old taste buds, which is quite surprising because in past sales I've bought 3 or 4 games that then I proceed to just let fester in my Steam library and never touch. But I usually get a racing game or 2 because I do like racing games, and a bit of a game that I play off camera quite often. But there's no racing games that I think, oh yeah, I'll get that. There's Project Cars 2, I think I saw. F1 2021 is half price, I think. But anyway, we might be able to bribe him next turn when we get a bit more cash, but that means that that's going to be really expensive, which makes no sense, but we'll see. So I think we've done everything. Buildings, taxes, movement of ships, movement of troops, recruitment where we need recruitment. I'm worried a little bit about this. We've got quite a lot of armies coming. They may come back round. If we're not gonna get a peace with them. 10 grand for a peace with Egypt. Now that we can actually, do you know what? Now that we know that we can't bribe that English army, we do have 16 grand profit left to spend. I think perhaps we might bite the bullet, you know.
Sire?
I mean, they could just turn and break the ceasefire, which is a waste of 10,000. But then they might not. I mean, we are more powerful. They've got no armies in our lands. I'm going to try it. We're going to try it. We'll try.
Be quick.
10 grand.
Our patience is limited.
Not the end of the world. Compensation. That's us giving them compensation. They attacked us. Why would we give them compensation? Kind of stupid lunacy is that? So 10,000 was balanced, right?
Regretfully, we must decline.
Excuse me?
Be quick. Our patience is limited.
You what? Excuse me, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand, actually, what I'm trying to tell you. Do you? Surely this is a misinterpretation. Generous, there we go. So the cut-off point is 12,000. Okay, that'll do. It's extra 2. You greedy sods. It's Black Friday, don't you know? Tomorrow, at least. It's the Black Friday season. Idiots.
Very well.
I don't know how long this ceasefire's going to hold, but it'll be interesting to see. And now that we've paid them 10 grand, if they go against that ceasefire, it will just be more power. It will just be more ammunition for us to deal with them in the most harsh manner if they were to go back on that. So we'll see what happens. Who cares? Don't interrupt my entertainment. It's come to pass right now. Holy cow. They ain't waiting for Rome to crumble into dust. They're attacking now. Okay, well, attack now if you wish. Holy smokes. This is a flipping... Oh, this is huge. They could smell we were getting reinforcements ready. They could smell it. Spy comes tinkering up. Hey, they're getting some more infantry and horses ready. We should attack them now. Oh, very good idea. Very good. Right, here we go, folks. This is Bizaltes the Butcher, our leader, versus all of Rome. We need to ensure that we are very, very quick with our elephants and our horses. I have a tendency to be quite tardy with my horses and stuff and flanking. We cannot afford to be slow. Oh shit. Shit! I'm crap at these type of battles. I really am. Let's go. There's two family members. We've got two family members and two sets of elephants, right? Two sets of elephants and two sets of family members should be enough to deal with 5 Roman family members. Should be, if we are tactically astute. We've got the fantastic Balearic slingers who will pepper anything in sight. We're just going to leave them on auto attack and see if they take down as many men as possible. In fact, they're sallying forth. What am I saying? They're sallying forth. Hang on. Second. They're sallying forth. This puts the entire battle into a completely different perspective. Because they have to get out of the settlement into a line so we could attack them before they have opportunity to assemble properly. Right, okay. I completely forgot about that. So actually, the advantage is now in our favour because they're going to be funneled out of this one single gate. The only advantage they've got is the walls. They will attack us with missile fire when we get too close as well. So, but our slingers can outrange, and when they're tottering outside the walls, our slingers will do deadly damage. Right. I've got these hulking, flipping towers right in the way, which is a problem. Right, okay, we're going to get ourselves prepared for this. I don't usually pause, but... Oh, it's... We can't form up because we're in battle already. So we're going to...
Units, stop!
Stop. We need to make sure that we don't get too close. Right, okay. So... Slingers need to be able to be in range of the doors. So about there. I think. Hopefully that's not too close. Draw. 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 I mean, ultimately, I think just getting a line of infantry in here. Oh, I need to drop him. I need to drop him.
Siege tower! Leave the tower!
Siege tower, abandon the tower!
Siege tower! Abandon the tower!
Drop the ram!
So we need to let them abandon the towers first. Right, I want
Cavalry!
Shield cavalry!
General!
a set of horses this side.
Move at the double! General! Cavalry!
Cavalry!
Set of horses this side.
Units, run! Elephants, units!
I want my elephants here for now.
Units, run!
And hopefully that should be okay. Right, we're ready now. They've dropped the equipment.
Units! Units, double time!
Don't forget, they attacked us, so they have to come out of their hovel to attack us. If this time limit expires, it's a defeat to them, right? Or a draw. It'd be a draw, which we'll take. So they've got to make positive movements.
Units! Infantry! Units! Units! Standard formation! Units! Units! Forward!
We need infantry!
What are you doing? Why aren't they walking? Oh, they are walking. Just very fearful of the gates and the walls, but our spearmen.
Units!
Yeah, they're not quite in range as close as I would like them.
Units!
I want them to be able to reach the gate straight away when they come out. We should be able to butcher their infantry. Be very careful, they should be on skirmish. Get a volley of peeler off, unfortunately, but we're not bothered. I said we are not bothered. We are more concerned. Right, stand by your beds, folks. This is going to get a bit dicey. Times for dinner to arrive. It's right now in the middle of a potential bloodbath. Right, okay. I shall eat, but I shall play at the same time. Okay, it's coming. They're going for my horses, are they? Are they really going for my horses? Yes, they are. Which is our most foolhardy endeavour.
Libyan spearmen! Attack quickly!
Oh, they're getting a bit confused.
Spearmen! Units! Move at the double! Units! Double line! Shield cavalry! Wipe them out! General! Units! Units! Units, run!
Oh, they're going. They're going. They're going. They're going.
Units! Units! Tight formation! Move at the double!
Okay. And pull out.
Units, run! Cavalry! Hurry! Libyan spearmen! Hurry!
Okay, so here come the war dogs. Release the hounds, they say. Release the hounds. I want you guys a bit closer. If you don't mind.
Units!
These war dogs will literally munch on anything that moves. Including my slingers, so I'm going to be very careful here. They are very lightly armoured though, so this shouldn't be too bad. I will take my horses in to knock any loose dogs, if there are any. Which there's not. Okay. Who's next? Oh, hang on, they're getting a bit fruity. They're coming out of the side gate. Hang on. So they're not going through all one gate, they are coming through a separate gate, but they're getting a bit confused. We'll let them off. They're panicking, so we'll just continue the strategy.
Units! Units! Double time!
Patience is the key.
Units! Units! Double time!
Oh, right, okay. This is very patience. We shall have patience. Gives me time to eat me dinner. That is all of their generals, by the way. All in a clump. Every single one of them. It's the flaming pigs!
Units!
I am having minted lamb steaks with mashed potatoes, some swede, and some veg with cheese on it, which is why I've got cheese all over my bloody mouth, probably. But anyway, I thought I'd save my ammunition a little bit here. I don't want to run out of sligify too soon.
Units! Fire at will! Cavalry! Move! Move! Cavalry! Units! Missiles! Attack!
Okay, them towers are pretty deadly. Won't be doing that again. I've got a sneaky feeling that when my slingers all run out of ammunition, they're all going to charge out en masse. I think they've been a bit tentative because of the slingers. But we will maintain our patience down here. We are in no rush. They attacked us, so let them bring it on. And I shall continue to munch my evening meal.
Units, fire at will! Units! Missiles, attack! Libyan spearmen! Cavalry! In all haste! Spearmen! Quickly, hurry! Ready! Units! Missiles! Attack! Shield cavalry! Units! Barrier slinger! Attack! Slinger! Butcher! Slinger! Slaughter them! Cavalry! Move! Move! Spearmen! Attack! Cavalry! Slingers! Barriers! Quickly! Move! Move! Shield cavalry! Move! Move! Shield cavalry! Wipe them out! Infantry! Wipe them out! Cavalry! Wipe them out!
So to be honest with you, there's not much of their infantry left. They've got their generals, and that is it. There's a one Praetorian unit, there's a Principe unit, there's these Velites and Auxilia, and then it's just their generals. So we'll see if they send their generals into a kamikaze attack against us. But we've got spear, and we've got phalanx, and we've got elephants. So their generals that are left are not going to have a prayer. And we're not attacking Rome. They attacked us. Well, we were attacking Rome. We were sieging Rome. But anyway, we are dealing with them in the most appropriate manner.
Cavalry! Awaiting your command! Wipe them out!
Cavalry, quickly! With all haste!
With all haste! With all haste! Quickly! Awaiting your command!
Awaiting your command!
Move at the double!
Infantry! Blood phalanx formation!
Infantry! Phalanx formation! Attack quickly!
Cavalry! Cavalry! With all haste!
Okay, so I suppose the grand debate is, do we move our army round to the other side to bait out the generals, or do we take the draw? And that will allow us to recharge our batteries, recharge our slinger fire, because I think the siege will still be maintained. What do we think? I don't think there's anything lost by moving round to try to goad them, to be honest. Just a bit of a pain to move all your forces is all.
siege tower. To the walls! Siege tower. Siege tower. Scale the tower.
Your siege towers are at the enemy walls. Now your men must open a way into the city.
We're under attack! Spearmen!
Okay, so a draw. We killed 2,000 Roman men, dogs and pigs, and horses, and we lost 230. I think that's not a bad turnaround. So we'll certainly take that, and that was we could not have hoped for a better outcome, in that we wanted them to sally forth, and we thought we were going to have to wait 10 turns for it, and they sally forth pretty much straight away. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. Oh my lord. Oh god. Right. Okay. So that was the perfect outcome.
Our ships are under attack!
Why are you attacking me, you idiot? Ah, bright light! Bright light. That is a very good result. So let's get out of it. Bear with me, folks. I hate having a cold. I hate it with passion. Oh, right. Let's check the news. Ceasefire between us and the Greek cities in Egypt. So they've got a ceasefire with the Greek cities. They've got a ceasefire with us. They can just go and deal with the Pontus now and leave everybody alone. Nabo. Yep, we get that. Ayubavim. Yep. We get that. City expands, city grows, Dominion Oscar, Plague, the resources. Very good. Some retinue expansions, and the usual gold. Right, okay, forget that, forget everything. Let's go and take our time. Let's take our time. Let the old dinner digest. Let's sort things out here across the land, shall we? And we'll get to the exciting stuff very shortly. Building there. Excellent. Scalabus. Can't remember if you don't need anything now. You don't. That's fine. Okay, Corduba. Very good. Very good. Right, so what I was thinking of doing here is taking out, leave the crappy stuff in here, take out pretty much the force that's
Mighty
here.
General. Forward.
Take the tax rate down a little bit, there we go, and take you
Orders.
up to here,
Onward.
if you don't mind. It's probably more than we need, because we've got a few in there as well, but we can disband some of the infantry, and that will give us a big presence on the border here, just in case of the British slip in behind. We could also, if we really, really, really wanted, we could bribe this lone general, have him merge with most of this force, and have that come up to reinforce here. And that would give us 3 armies to smash the British with. What do we think of that plan? I think it's a good plan. I think it's not a bad plan.
Your humble servant.
So we'll bring you over, and we might give that a try. Send one of their own family members against them. So it's a tactic that's worked well for us in the past. So, yes, that's sorted. Everything in Iberia otherwise is fine. So, yeah, bribe him, get him leading this army, get this army up, and let's just cause havoc. I want as many men in Gaul taking down British people as I possibly bloody well can, because they need to pay. They had no right sticking their nose in my business. They did it anyway, so they're gonna pay. Like the Egyptians have paid, like the Romans have paid. You're not getting away scot-free, I'm afraid. You will lose land, you will lose men, you will lose money, you will lose the end.
Ships ready.
As my ships,
Yes,
my
mighty
mega fleet
ships ready.
comes to cause havoc. We should be very careful, however, because there's a pirate ship sailing far too close for my liking.
Mighty Lord.
We do not wish to be sunk, so we
Victory.
shall deal with
Ships
you
ready. Yes, mighty
in
Lord.
the most violent fashion possible, and we shall continue to recruit troops here, just in case We need them. So you're
Ships
going up.
ready! Ready to sail!
You're going up.
Yes, mighty lord.
Palmer's building. That was fine. Apart from the fact it's under siege. Apart from that, it's fine. Tax rates there are fine. We seem to be bringing some quite a lot of forces down. Anyway, Surta. Yes, we'll find Demidi. Demidi not happy. And Demidi upgrade. There we go. What was the other settlement that got an upgrade? Was it Surta? No. Another settlement was ready for an upgrade. I can't remember which one it was. Nepta? Nepta, Surta's building, Palmer's building.
Aye, great lord.
Ships are moving. Caballis. Carthage. Has a plague. Again. When did this happen? When did Carthage have a plague? You've got a plague, right? That is a plague icon, yes. I think so. Strange. Did we get a message about a plague in Carthage? I don't recall. When did that happen? How did that happen? Who brought it here? I do not know. Syracuse, Misana, Croton and Tarentum, Capua, Suggester, Mediolanum, drop that down, Patavium, down, Plague of idle family, exactly, that is the only plague I can see in Carthage. The devil make work for idle thumbs and all that. Right, farms. Are you sure you can't be bribed, sir? Are you positive?
Be
We
quick.
cannot offer
Our
you
patience is
our
limited.
lucrative
You
coin?
insult us.
Okay, just I thought I'd ask. That is all. There's no need to get your knickers in a twist. Right. Let's keep strengthening Patavium then. Varthus. Same as Memphis. Yes. Those well-known settlements. Okay, so Rome is not doing very well at the moment. Very unhappy people. They've lost everything. These are the last Romans on the face of the earth. That's probably strictly not true, but close enough to the truth. It's the truth that we shall spin. Let's just continue just to finish off the building works, and then we can focus on other things. Tax rates are fine. Just building. Seaware. Was it Seaware that's upgraded? No. Thebes. Hey up, Thebes. How you doing, mate? You're alright? Yeah, fine. Oh, good. How you doing? Yeah, it's nice to see you again. Oh, the plague is... Are you still plagued? You're still plagued. Good. Enjoy your plague. Embrace the plague. It seems like a bad thing, but trust me, in the cold light of day, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Alexandria's got a plague again, because I think the enemy took a spy in here who had the plague, and it's passed the plague back to Alexandria, which is a royal pain.
Mighty General.
Because
Orders?
but these guys don't have plague yet. Don't go inside. Don't do it. Come here.
Onward!
Stay there.
Orders?
Do not enter. It's dangerous. Whereas you guys, you're screwed. So we'll have to wait a little while with Alexandria because it's now got a plague. Oh, yeah. Bloody plagues. Bloody. Right, get a market there. Then farms and that, and then we'll just continue along the lines that we need to continue on to keep this settlement ticking over. Right. Memphis, very high tax rate can be had there. Excellent. And we're spying there, we're spying here. They've got. Okay. What about our main man?
I kill, please.
What was that other family member up here? Has he disappeared on us?
I kill to please you, by your will.
He's done a runner.
Who shall die this day?
He's done a bunk. Is he in here? You don't know.
I kill to please you.
Oh well.
I obey.
If he comes back, we'll lop his head off. Although we should be very careful now that we're at ceasefire with him. We shouldn't really be doing hostile agent actions. It might cause a problem. Could do. Okay, so building work, as per usual, is pretty much done. Lily Bay, nothing left to build there for the moment. Capua? No, Capua can build something, right? It's always worth double checking these things. Sometimes I get a bit careless. Roasting turkey. So 2 sieges and 2 plagues. Apart from that, everything's fine. Scalabus. Is it Scalabus? Can you upgrade? No? One of the settlements, I've missed a settlement. One of our settlements could upgrade. How do we scroll through settlements? There we go. Asterisk. Let's do it this way. Aha, it's this one. Oscar. Oh, it's Oscar. Roger. Sierra Oscar. Right, okay. Diplomat. Wherefore art thou,
Awaiting
Mr.
your
Diplomacy? Oh, they're putting more reinforcements. Are you kidding me? Right, where's... Oh, he's coming to this army now. Oh, Balderdash. Bloody Balderdash. He's
Yes,
coming
mighty
to this
lord.
army. Which takes away our bribing potential. Oh, bloody hell. Still not overly concerned, because if they attack it, they've got to attack on stone walls. We have our Balearic Slingers, 2 units of them this time. So they're going to rain hell upon the enemy. I mean, the Chosen Swords are very tough to beat on the walls, though. We will say that. We will say that. The British are coming. Would we fare better on the walls, or would we fare better on the battlefield, open field? I think we could do this army in the field of battle. We've got a full stack here. We could do that with elephants. I'm thinking we bribe the smaller armies and then just attack him and sally forth. Oh, the quandary. Oh, the quandary. Come on, Giscon. Do something, yo. He's lazy. He ain't lifting a finger. Shall we sally forth, Giscon? If the diplomat's going to do this, and the other is going to get rid of those guys, and you're going to just be one-on-one with some British dogs. We can kill them. We can sally. No. I got stone walls. What do I do that for? I can't be asked. Let them come to us. The slingers will fire upon them. The towers will fire upon them. I'll just sit at the town square. It'll be fine. Be perfectly fine. Now bring me some more cash so I can fan myself. It's a bit hot here. Yes, and whilst admiring his paintings and sipping on wine in a glass, you know. Okay then, Giscon, not a problem. I'm sure we'll be fine. I hear that Chiron is coming anyway with a mighty host. He'll save us if anything. God help us all. So the lazy Giscon, fanning himself whilst looking at paintings and sipping wine in a glass, is not going to sally forth because he can't be arsed. Theages, what have you brought to us? Who does what the praise son of Theages? I didn't say anything. Did you hear me say anything? I didn't say a word. Okay, moving on to a more seasoned veteran who cares not about who he slaughters and how he does it and would not dare sit behind walls whilst the British are attacking. Our leader, Bizaltus the Butcher, who is now going to finish off the Romans with his entire force. Now, it's going to disappoint maybe some people, but I am not going to fight this in the town square because it's going to be a pain. It's going to take ages. We have done our hard work. Unless the balance of power bar is so heavily unbalanced, at which point I probably will go again. But I sincerely think that this should be done and dusted. We came, saw Rome, we obliterated, and now this is just purely a mopping up operation, surely. Boo! I know, I'm sorry. I despise siege battles. I really do. Oh, that's not as unbalanced as I would like to see, but it's fine. So, clear victory. And only lost 200 men. Publius Maxentius. They've got men left. Because we want to parade them round naked whilst whipping them, stoning them to death. We had to leave 200 alive to make a mockery of. Maybe take them back as eunuchs to Carthage. But there you go. The SPQR are no more, which then bringeth an end to the Romans. It's taken how many turns? How many years? We started in 270 BC, right? So it's taken 66 years. 66 years. There's been a change in administration. Indeed there has. Burn this place down, I don't do politics. And build me a military camp that like has never been seen. Bash. The walls, they crash down. And Rome has been conquered.
Your obedient.
Be quick. Our patience is... You insult
He
us.
still doesn't want to come. What the hell is wrong with you, you stupid man? Right. So Rome has fallen to the mighty, mighty Byzaltes. And he is a mighty fella. He is a completely and utterly mighty, mighty fella. Wait a minute. Wait a second. We must crash down their temple, if we can find it. Do they have a temple here? They don't even have a temple! What is this? What is this? Right, we want a shrine to Baal. I want sacred band here. They have, literally, Rome has built everything that it can possibly build. Apart from an execution square, which we need. To keep order in the place, you know? Are we building stuff? Did we... Are we... Right, let's just get our bearings here. We're repairing all of these, and then we're getting a shrine to Baal first, and then we'll get the execution. Right, excellent, good. Jolly good. Right, and then we're going to need to retrain the troops. Once we've retrained the troops, what we will then need to do is we will need to did I say 6? Yeah, 46, sorry. Take that army in possession of Sakabel Gades and take on the British. So we shall have... This is going to be fun, because they've really annoyed us. We're going to have this chappie, Vorteporix the Brutikinkuli, with his army going up that way. Once we've dealt with this situation, we're going to have Giscon the Lazy, if he's alive, push on up that way as well. 2 armies. We've got Charon sailing up with a mighty host. He's going to push up that way. And then we're going to have Sakabel with the conquerors of Rome. And then they're going to push up that way. 4 armies attacking British scumbags. How about that, eh? That'll be a warning shot to any bloody faction out there that wants to start war. Then think twice, because you'll get it with a full force. That's what you should expect if you cross us. Egypt, think again. Greece, think again. Don't do it. You know it makes no sense. But in the meantime, we need to replenish, which we will. We will replenish. We're losing slingers, but hey, there's enough slinger fire there to still cause harm. So yes, we shall replenish. But in the meantime, it has to happen.
Ready to
It
sail.
has to happen.
Aye, my lord.
Give it a turn or two for him to replenish. But Bizaltes is returning to Carthage, finally, for his triumph. He's going to return home. He's never been back to Carthage for a long time. He's been on campaign for a long time. His journey started, I need to think back to the start of the campaign here, but his journey started, and I think this is a good place to end the session, to be honest with you. I'll tidy things up off camera and we'll sort things out. But let's just think of it. He started out as a young whippersnapper. I can't remember exactly where he started or where he... I think he might have been in Carthage, but I just remember Corellis, this great battle, took on the Romans here, won a great victory against two armies. Corellis taken by Romans, in Roman hands for quite some time. The Julii took it from us. We had this at the start of the game. We got that back. He then took the fight to the Romans and here, took the Scipii down off Sicily, unified Sicily with the general responsible for that. I think he took Corellis after that, actually. He did this first, and then of course sorted all that out. The Romans used to tell horror stories of the great Bizaltes, you know, to scare their kids to go to bed. And then, of course, the Grand Campaign. He came across, he's taken down the Brutii. He went across here as well, took down the Brutii over here. He's come back, he's pushed through Italy, taking down the Scipii in the process, bypassing Rome, taking the north, with the help of Gisco, a little bit of help from my friends. I over them, and then he's come back, and then Rome. He has been the one man, pretty much, responsible for the demise of the entire of the Rome factions. What a man. So let's look at him as we finish today's session. Let's look at him. He's here. He's 55. 8 command, but in battle it goes up to 10 with his stuff. 10 influence. He doesn't care about management. He never has. He's been a man that knows how to fight. That's all he knows. I'd be so happy actually if he was to return to Carthage, or if he was to die in a couple of years. You know, he's so used to battle that he can't abide a life of peace, and he ends up just ends up going mad or something. That would be kind of a fitting end for him, really. Not that I would wish it upon him, but you know, it would be quite a nice way to finish for him. Going crazy due to lack of combat. He turns to drink, you know, he's gambling, he looks for other pursuits to keep him happy, but nothing quite satisfies him like they got the thrill from the battle. But he's got command talent, he's even-handed, a man about justice apparently, a conquering hero, I think we can all agree with that, an exterminator, many lives have perished. How many he's executed? Must be 300,000-400,000 Romans. You know, 20,000 a city. How many cities has he taken? Roman slayer. Brave. He knows a bit about architecture. A superior commander, a good attacker, can fight in the night, which has proven useful. A heartless ruler. In some respects, I think he's shown some leniency at times, but you know, when the push comes to the shove, he's not above taking a harsh decision for the benefit of the Empire. Faction leader. He knows how to use a spy. I think this was courtesy of Theages' doing, giving him spies at his disposal. And assassins. Master of assassin. Confident in defence. Not that we had to do much defence with him, but it's mainly attack is the best form of defence. He enjoys the sight of blood. He's mildly extravagant. He's earned that right, I think. Dubious. dishonesty and suspect dealings. Really? A poor farmer. Who needs farmland? And, oh, this is a new one. Noctophobic. He's terrified by darkness. Oh no, come. Oh, of all the lovely traits, he's got after. He's afraid of the dark. The great Bizaltus is coming. Quick, switch the lights off. Oh my god. He's got a decent little entourage there. But there he is. That is our mighty leader, Bizaltus, the conqueror, the killer. What else did he have as his title? He's settled for now on the butcher. We'll see what he settles on next when he's retired in Carthage. Oh dear. A night fighter, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, so if I'd have noticed that during any of my... I don't know when he got that trait, but if I'd noticed that during any battles, I would not have used the fight at night option. He refuses to fight at night because he's scared of the dark. Would have been the roleplay element there, but I didn't realise he had that. I don't think we fought too much in the night with him. But yeah, I think... I've played a fair few Total Wars in my time, and obviously the very first one, King Ambrose, was quite the character. Memorable character, probably the most famous of my Total War characters. But when I look back now, I mean, Bizaltes will be a name that stands out as well. He's probably the second now. I mean, in terms of his absolute conquering, you could almost argue he might rival the mighty Ambrose, but certainly he's right up there as the top two characters from my Total War series that I've done. So yes, thank you for watching this evening. I'm going to finish a little bit earlier because of my cold, but I shall be back with some more of this in due course, because we're not done. When are we done, you might ask the question. Well, we've conquered Rome, we've dealt with Rome. We've got a peace with the Greeks, so we're not worried about them. We've got a peace with the Egyptians, and we've got the border that we seek. So this campaign will end not when we've got 50 settlements. I'm not going to take another 15, but literally I want to teach the British a lesson. So what I'm planning on doing is kind of taking modern day France, so might leave that one there, but sort of take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 settlements in Gaul, modern day France, take them, and then I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to do it. The amount of times I've played as England and English campaigns and, you know, Crusader Kings and whatever else, Med 2 and stuff, I'm going to have to put the shoe on the other foot, and I'm going to have to be the one that invades England this time. So we'll take that 3 as well, and then that should give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 more settlements, is it? Maths, 8 more settlements, which would put us up to 43. So a little short of the 50, but I don't like to be driven by game numbers. If the British won't take a ceasefire after I've conquered all of that, then we will carry on until they do. But I think once we've taken all of that, they'll probably see the error of their ways, like the Egyptians have. And then if we're no longer at war with any factions, and we have the lands that I've laid out, that for me is a nice place to end. So yeah, good times, good times. What of the Greeks? If the Greeks attack, I will say now that I will not end this campaign whilst I'm at war. So if the Greeks attack, we continue on until we've taken 50 settlements. The Dacians are dead. The Dacians got wiped out, remember? The Dacians are gone. The Greeks killed them. So yeah. We end this campaign with the lands that I've mapped out and with peace with everybody. Or if we can't get peace with everybody, and then it'll be until we get 50, because we'll probably get 50 if we don't get peace. So whichever happens, we'll just go with the flow. So, but there's still plenty of time left here. We won't be done before Christmas, I don't think, and I'm not going to rush to get it done. So we'll see what happens. But yes, the campaign will rumble on for now. The next big turning point will be what happens to Giscon the Lazy. We'll find out in the next session. So enjoy the rest of your week. The next stream is going to be on Sunday. I was going to stream on Saturday, but I'm going out now. So back on Sunday with something new. New stream starting on Sunday. I'll let you know what it is on Saturday. So yeah, enjoy your Fridays, the rest of today. Have a good weekend and hopefully see you with something new on Sunday. Until next time, thank you for watching and see you soon.